All right, welcome back to Dinkum, day 2. Just woke up, day 2. Oh, doggy. Doggy's in a fight. Okay. Let's see, let's go over to the base tent. Looks like we've got a visitor today. I'm assuming it's John. We're going to sell everything we gathered on day 1 yesterday. Well, hello, John. We need John to move in quick. Fletch told me you're the one to thank for getting this place all set up for me. Thanks for that. I have a feeling we'll be doing a lot of business together. Yes, we will, John. Take a look at my wares and feel free to ask me about anything you're interested in. I make most of my dinks selling exotic items back in South City. I guess you could say exotic means any items found here on Yorkers. So if you find anything, and I do mean anything, you do not want, drop by and show it to me. I'll offer you a great price for it. Okay. Well, we're going to take you up right off the bat. Okay, we're going to sell our bottle brush. Actually, let's sell... We'll sell 20 of them. Save 4 to... No. We'll sell all of them. We're going to save our pearls. So we're not going to sell those. We'll go ahead and sell all the wood, the wattle. Let's do 20 of the bananas. I'm going to sell all the figs. We'll do 10 of the quandongs. Want to save some for an orchard. We'll do 50 of the limes. Let's go 55. And let's go 60 apples. And we'll do the butterflies. All right, let's see how much we can get. Ooh, almost $78,000. Nice. Nice way to start. Alright, sorry about that. My dog barked. Alright, got a few milestones. Let's see, our task today, we've got to cook at a cooking table, which means we're going to have to craft one. We need to craft a new tool, and we need to cook 1 fruit. That's super easy. Alright, getting lots of permit points, which is great. Alright, day 2's looking like it's off to a good start. Let's buy some tools. Oh, you know what? Can't buy tools until I go over and I get my licenses with my permit points. So let's go see Fletch. Good morning, Biker Girl. Did you happen to see that John has set up his tent? I did, Fletch. I told him about you and how you helped us get started here. He sounded impressed. John trades all sorts of things back in South City. I reckon nearly anything you find on the island will be good. He'll buy fruit, fish, bugs, and even rocks. John also sells a lot of useful tools. He's got mining equipment, logging tools, and even some fishing equipment. Although probably can't sell you a lot of tools until you have licenses. You know about licenses, right? I do, but I'm going to say no, I don't. Licenses are an old South City idea. I'll tell you what, you didn't need a license for anything back when I was growing up. But these days you need a license for everything. Luckily, I'm an accredited license giver. Thank goodness, Fletch. If you want to apply for a license, come talk to me. You'll have to spend some permit points to get them, but if you keep doing milestones, you'll make enough in no time. As you're getting better at certain tasks, new licenses levels will be open up too. Now let's see if a license you can apply for right now. Yes, let's do that. Okay, we know we want our mining license, so we can get a pickaxe. We want to get a logging license so we can get a regular axe. Excavation so we can get a shovel. So we have 955 left. Let's get metal detecting so we can get a metal detector and start finding the treasure items we need to fix the pools. Alright, 455 less left. Let's get a hunting license so we can craft a weapon. Alright. Bunch of blueprints. Right, that's all we can get for now. We'll get our fishing license next, probably, which won't take that many permit points to get. And then probably a farming license. Yeah, so, alright. Good start. Now, John's selling a table saw, which we need to cut our wood. So she's going to give us half the dinks we need to buy it. Alright. Let's go. Alright, we're going to buy a table saw. I'll take it, John. And then we want to buy an axe, which these won't last very long. Probably have to buy one every day for the first few days. And then once we get our levels up for mining and logging, we'll be able to level those up and get copper ones. Alright, get that. Take that. Can't get the fishing pole yet because we don't have our license, but we'll get a shovel. Won't be able to get the metal detector until John's shop is here permanently, so our goal is to get John to move in ASAP. So let's chat with him. Do you need anything? Rustle up a copper bar would really help me out. Okay, I'll do it. Alrighty. So let's set up our table saw. Alright, we'll put our food over there. We do need to cook a fruit for our daily task. Do our shovel. Alright, so let's cook the fruit real quick. Go back and talk to Fletch while that's cooking. Oh, you bought the table saw. Well done. Do you think having John here is great? Absolutely. We can convince him to move here permanently. Well, let's worry about getting materials needed for permanent building first. Table saw's a great first step. For now, you can have a break. Come back and talk to me when you're ready. I am ready, Fletch. I've got another job. I'm ready. I'll tell you what, camping is fun, but if we're going to convince people to move here, we've got to start building more permanent structures. Noticed a lot of tin ore on the island. I've been popping out of rocks all over the place. I know a way we can melt it down. Now, if you bring me some of the items, we'll need 1 campfire, 3 stone, 10 tin ore. I already got my mining license, Fletch. Okay, let's get our cooked fruit, and let's go find some ore. Pick up some more wood while we're out here, because we did sell all of it to John already. We'll have to break some rocks too. Okay, here's some more. Let's go ahead and let's get something to eat. Right, get some of that tin ore. Gotta watch our stamina bar. Yeah. Good for our stamina to go back up. I want to get some copper ore because that is our job for John. We'll need at least 5 to get a copper bar after we get our tin bars going. Break a few rocks because we're going to need some stone as well. And as we're breaking everything, we're also in the process of leveling up our mining, which is good. Once we get to level 10, I believe, we'll be able to buy the next level of mining license, which should allow us to make copper tools, which will last a little bit longer. Alright, some more bananas. Need to find some more ore. Some more quandongs. Always pick up the fruit on our way to places. Oh, I know in these big rocks... Oh, can't break those until we get a copper. The big rocks sometimes will have iron too, which will need a lot of iron in the future. But we're still a baby miner. Right, these are the quartz, so it's glass, it's not ore. But we'll get a little bit of that. There's some more tin ore. We only need 10 to get started for the task for Fletch. What do we got right now? Got 9. Here's some more copper. Better stay up and regenerate. Alright, so I just need to find a little bit more tin ore, and then we can go back. In the meantime, when we see these barrels above the ground, we want to grab those, since we don't have our metal detector yet. Start being able to gather some of those supplies. There's more copper. We're out of stamina. up in the upper left corner, slowly creeping back. Got to be careful not to deplete it all the way, because when you do that, the regeneration is way slower. Okay, looks like we're going to end up breaking our pickaxe probably on the first day. We'll have to buy another one from John. Hopefully he'll be back tomorrow. Or still be here, I guess. If we can make him his copper bar, then maybe we can get him to ask for his deed. So we can get him here permanently. The quicker, the better. Still only have 9. We're up to 12 now of the copper, but we've got to get 10 tin. So before we break our pickaxe, got to find some more tin ore. Okay, come on, tin. Got to be some tin ore in here, right? There's a couple. Okay. Nice. Alright, got our tin ore. Try to get stamina issue again. Come on. Hopefully we're going to get our mining up so we can get a mining level 2 quickly. Which I think we're going to need 500 permit points for. Hopefully it's 500 and not 1,000. Alright, get a few more rocks so we can build up our stone. Also get some of the spin effects, or whatever it's called. Alright, so let's mark that so we have an indicator on our mini map of where to go back to. And we'll just pick up cactus figs, wood, fruit stuff along the way. Oh, here's some more tin ore. Yep. Pickaxe isn't going to make it much longer. Can we? I don't think we're going to be able to get this copper. It's going to take probably 3 or 4 more hits. Maybe? Oh, we got it. Alright, so let's head back to the base. Let's see, it's almost 4 p.m. in game. As our stamina slowly regenerates. We'll start moving a little bit faster. Maybe catch a few bugs on the way back. We can do that. And we're just going to sell them for now. We will get the museum deed next, I believe. And the museum deed is second. Which we'll need to donate 1 of everything. But for now, we're not catching anything that's going to be hard to catch again, so. Right now, we want money. Money, money, money. Ooh, free meat. Which means something was killed right there. Alright. Okay, before John closes... Oh, is he already out of his tent? Did he already close? 4 p.m. for the visitor site. Jeez. Okay, let's go back to Fletch then. Alright. Oh yeah, we need to make another campfire. So I'll make that campfire. Where'd you go, old lady? Oh, Fletchy. Oh, look there's a croc. Just hanging out right there. I knew you could find everything we needed. Here's a recipe for a crude furnace. Now why don't you try crafting the furnace at the crafting table in the base tent? Okay. And you could just place the ore in it. Bring me the tin bar when you're ready. Okay. We got our blueprint for a furnace. Let's make it. Alrighty. I'm going to place that here. We need to place some ore in it. Get that smelting. How many stone does it? I was going to try to make a second one, but you know what? I don't think. If I make another campfire, which is 3 stone, I won't have another 3. Yeah, I won't have another 3. Okay. We need to cut some of our gumwood to make planks. Once we get tin bar, we can make a spear, which we'll need clearly since crocs are already lingering about. So while we're waiting for that to smelt, let's make some gumwood planks. Alright, come here, Fletch. We've really started to carry a lot of stuff around. I'll tell you what, I'll teach you how to craft a wooden crate. You're going to need a recipe for nails too. I'll tell you what, Yorkers is well on its way to being a great settlement again. With a furnace and a table saw, we can start thinking about building more permanent structures. I'll tell you what, we should try get John to set up a real shop. Yeah, let's do it. That's the spirit. I reckon if we spend a lot of money in his tent, he'll see it's worthwhile. Oh, and we should show him how friendly people are around here. People, it's you and me, Fletch. Why don't you ask John if he has anything he needs done? I actually already did. If we can prove to him that Yorkers is a great place to move, I'm sure he'll live here for good. Yep. I agree, Fletch. We're going to do that. Oh, more free meat. Alright, let's move that up there. Let's smelt a copper. As John wanted a copper bar. So we're waiting for that. We'll do more planks. We'll cut some trees down to work on our logging XP so we can get our logging license moved up as well. I want to get mining and logging leveled up so we can get copper tools ASAP. As you see with the pickaxe, the tin tools don't last very long. Okay, I'm going to leave 5 of these full. Alright. Oh, pockets are full, so let's go ahead and drop our logs right there. Grab that copper bar and go give it to John. That was fast. It's already a blooming arvo. Here you go, buddy. Here's your copper bar. You beauty, you always pull through for me, biker. I just met you, John. Why don't I give you this in exchange for helping me out? Oh, we got shoes. We don't have to run around barefooted anymore. Let's just talk. You look a little down today. Have you considered buying something? It always makes me feel better. You buying something, I mean. I'm sure it does, John. John, I need you to move in. Alright. Get more permit points. So now we're up to 575. We need to craft a new tool. And we need to cook at the cooking table. Which we don't have a cooking table yet. But we are going to put our shoes on. Because we're going to need that space. Oh, you know what? Let's cook this meat as well. Smelt some more copper. Alright, so far day 2 is going pretty good. I don't know if we're going to be able to get all of our... Let's see, how many tin bars do we have? We have 2, so I guess might be able to craft a weapon, but I don't think that counts as a tool. Some nice steaks. We are going to need to craft a storage crate. Even though we have good inventory space to start, doesn't last long. Alright. So let's see, let's go ahead and craft a spear. That takes 1 tin bar. And we need some nails. Oh, palm wood. We gotta get some palm wood. So we'll go ahead and we'll craft... Oh, pockets are full. Okay. Alright. Cooking table, tin sheet, a tin bar, nails, and palm wood. So we need palm wood. Okay, we gotta drop some more stuff. Okay, let's melt another tin bar. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the palm wood tonight. Head back this direction, see if we can find a few palmwood trees before it gets to midnight. Ay, ay, ay. Pockets full. We're going to drop that bone. Yeah, we don't need the seeds right now anyway. I'm trying to get the seed. I'm trying to get the log. All right. Let's see. Let's eat some meat. Help regenerate a little bit of our stamina. Let's try to get one more tree, then we'll head back. Let that stamina bar increase. Right. I want to get the log, not the seed. Ah, that drives me crazy. Alright. That's a decent start for palmwood. So let's head back. Chop those, see if we can make a few things. And then it's going to be bedtime. And the end of day 2 and episode 2. What's up, Fletch? Put our last copper bar in there. Alright, palmwood. Wish I would have done more chopping today to get my logging expertise up, but just ran out of time. Our mining, hopefully our mining expertise is close to 10, so we can get level 2. Alrighty. Got our palmwood planks. So we are going to go ahead and just eat that, because we're going to need an inventory spot for the nails. Okay, let's make our nails. We'll do 1 nail, which is 4, or 8. We get 8 with 1 tin bar. So now we want to craft a cooking table. That's going to take our last tin bar. What do we need for the storage crate? Okay, we can... Oh, pockets are full because of the nails. Alrighty. Well, you know what? That's right. We got the suitcase here. So let's go ahead. We're going to move our pearls and our fruit into the suitcase. Forgot about that. All right, so let's make our cooking table. Need to make a crafting table just yet because we have this one here. Let's make a storage bin. All right. Can't craft any tools because we're already out of tin now. So that means we're not going to be able to get that. Oh, I guess the spear did count. Nice. Okay. So we just got to cook at the cooking table and we'll be done with our daily tasks. So let's put our cooking table. Get our storage bin. Alright, so we're going to always save these items from buried treasure because we're going to need a lot of those. We'll save the shiny rocks. We need to save our stone, and our wood, our nails, and of course our ore, and our bars. Spit effects. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sell that to John. Pick up the stuff we dropped now that we have room. Okay, what can we cook? I don't think we're going to be able to cook anything anyway. Because we don't have everything we need. That's okay. So we don't get that one objective done today, but that's alright. Okay, I'm going to sell. We'll go ahead and sell that. We're going to save the wood. Sell the butterflies in the morning. Put this stuff back out so we don't forget about it. Now that we have our storage bin. Let's just chat. Alrighty. Alright. Good first day. I'll go ahead and put our pearls in here. I'm going to go ahead and leave the fruit in our inventory so we can start building our orchard. We'll sell this stuff to John tomorrow. Okay, let's head over to our tent. Oh, other way. Other way. Oh, there's more meat. Alrighty. Episode 2 done. We'll see you in episode 3 on our day 3 in Dinkum Let's Play series. Thanks for joining in. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit subscribe, like, and follow me through this series. Having lots of fun with it. Can't wait to see where we go. So have a good night, good day, wherever you are in the world, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.